Hello, dear viewers, and welcome back to the channel where we dive deep into the untold stories, the silent glances, and the sudden moves that leave the entire K-entertainment world whispering. Before we begin, thank you so much for always tuning in, for sharing your thoughts, and for keeping this space alive with your love and curiosity. Today's story is one that has quietly rippled across the industry and taken over fan discussions everywhere. A sudden agency restriction that no one saw coming. The headline reads, "Agency Leak: Why Cha Eun Woo's team is suddenly restricting questions about Moon Ga-young." And yes, the situation is as intriguing as it sounds. Let's take a moment to remember how far back the connection between Cha Eun Woo and Moon Ga-young goes. Fans first fell in love with their undeniable chemistry during their time filming the hit K-drama True Beauty. It wasn't just acting, or at least, that's what millions of fans thought. The way they looked at each other, the subtle laughter behind the scenes, the tenderness in their interactions, it felt too natural, too real. Even after the drama ended, the Cha Ga-young ship, as fans lovingly called it, never really died. Instead, it only grew stronger with every interview, every little off-screen encounter, and every unexplained moment that fans believed hinted at something more personal. But lately, something has shifted. Over the past few weeks, fans noticed that during press events, interviews, or public Q&A sessions, there's been an unusual silence, a deliberate avoidance of any questions involving Moon Ga-young. It's subtle, but in the entertainment world, silence often speaks louder than words. Questions that once would have brought smiles or teasing answers from Cha Eun Woo are now being cut off or redirected. His agency, Fantagio, reportedly issued new internal guidelines limiting what topics could be discussed during media interactions. And yes, Moon Ga-young's name was reportedly on that restricted list. So, what exactly happened? Why would Cha Eun Woo's team suddenly decide to put such a restriction in place after years of embracing, or at least tolerating, questions about his dynamic with Moon Ga-young? According to one insider leak that surfaced online earlier this week, the decision came after a recent internal review of fan speculation and media narratives. The insider claimed that the team wanted to refocus attention on Cha Eun Woo's solo projects and minimize distractions that could lead to misunderstandings or personal discomfort. At first glance, that explanation seems simple enough. But fans, being the detectives they are, believe there's more beneath the surface. Because if it was just about protecting privacy, why mention only one person's name? Why Moon Ga-young? And why now? Several fans have pointed to the timing. Just a few weeks ago, Cha Eun Woo and Moon Ga-young were both spotted attending the same high-profile event in Seoul, though not together. Still, clips and photos from that night quickly went viral online. One particularly popular video showed Cha Eun Woo's eyes subtly following Moon Ga-young as she walked past, sparking a new wave of romantic speculation. Netizens flooded comment sections with messages like, "You can't fake that kind of admiration," and "His eyes say everything his agency won't let him." Could that moment have reignited rumors the agency wanted to silence? It's possible. Agencies in South Korea are often cautious when it comes to controlling the public image of their stars. A single rumor, even one born from an innocent glance, can spiral into a full-blown controversy that distracts from upcoming projects or endorsements. And right now, Cha Eun Woo's career is at a pivotal point. He's expanding into international markets, releasing new music, and preparing for major drama roles that could further solidify his global status. For an artist in that phase, the last thing an agency wants is romance chatter overshadowing his professional growth. But here's where things get interesting. Multiple reports have suggested that this restriction didn't come from Cha Eun Woo himself. In fact, insiders hint that he wasn't entirely pleased with the measure. He's always been known for his warm and respectful nature, often handling questions about his co-stars with charm and composure. So when fans noticed him appear slightly awkward or hesitant when interviewers brought up Moon Ga-young before quickly moving on, it only fueled curiosity. Was he being silenced? Was there something he wanted to say but couldn't? Adding to the mystery, Moon Ga-young's own agency hasn't made any official comment, but her recent interviews have carried a subtle tone of reflection. When asked about her past drama experiences, she smiled softly and said, every connection leaves a mark. Some things don't fade just because time passes. That simple line sent social media into overdrive. Was she hinting at something? Or was it just a poetic comment about her career? Either way, the timing couldn't have been more suspicious, especially now that Eun Woo's team has gone quiet. Fans on platforms like X, formerly Twitter, and online communities like The Coup and Pan have been dissecting every detail. Some argue the agency's move is purely strategic, an attempt to steer Eun Woo's image back toward a solo focus. Others think it's emotional, that something might have changed between the two behind closed doors, and the restriction is a way to protect personal boundaries. But then there's a third, more romantic theory, that the restriction is a form of protection because the rumors might actually hold truth. Perhaps their relationship, whether friendship or something deeper, reached a point where discretion became necessary. Remember, this isn't the first time a celebrity's agency has restricted questions about a certain co-star. In K-pop and K-drama circles, it's almost a signal, not always of trouble, but sometimes of something real brewing in the background. Silence can be the industry's way of quietly confirming what it won't say outright. Still, it's important to note that both stars have handled these situations with remarkable grace. Cha Eun Woo remains focused, polite, and collected, while Moon Ga-young continues to radiate calm confidence. Even with agencies involved and fans speculating endlessly, neither has allowed the noise to define them. That's part of what makes their story, whatever it truly is, so captivating. It's quiet, mature, and deeply human. As we dig deeper, the tension between control and curiosity becomes clearer. Agencies, by nature, aim to control narratives. They protect their stars, their brands, their reputations. But fans, who've grown emotionally invested in the people behind those images, crave authenticity. They want to see the real interactions, the unscripted smiles, the off-camera truths. When a restriction like this surfaces, it often does the opposite of what the agency intends. Instead of calming the speculation, it inflames it. For longtime followers of Eun Woo and Ga-young, this recent turn feels like a bittersweet echo of the true beauty days, when the line between fiction and reality blurred so beautifully. Back then, their chemistry was described as electric, organic, almost poetic. Some crew members from that production even admitted that there were moments when the entire set fell silent, just watching them act. Not because of the scene itself, but because of the authenticity they brought into it. Since then, both have grown tremendously as actors and individuals. Eun Woo, with his ever-expanding global fan base, and Ga-young, with her increasing artistic depth and selective roles, both have carved unique paths. But fate, it seems, keeps intertwining their names in ways that no amount of management control can fully erase. Perhaps that's what makes this story so fascinating. It's not just about a restriction, it's about what that restriction symbolizes. It's about the boundaries between public and private, performance and reality, freedom and protection. And at its core, it's about two individuals navigating fame, connection, and speculation in a world that rarely lets them breathe. Whatever the truth may be, one thing remains clear. Fans are not ready to move on from the Cha Eun Woo Moon Ga-young dynamic. Whether it's real, imagined, or simply a bond born from shared artistry, it's left an indelible mark, and every move or silence from either side only deepens the intrigue. As the whispers grow louder, many believe this story isn't ending anytime soon. In fact, some sources claim that Eun Woo's upcoming press tour will have even tighter controls, which only raises more questions. Will he finally break the silence and address the speculation directly, or will he continue to let the quiet speak for itself? Dear viewers, this story isn't just about two celebrities. It's about how stories themselves are shaped, how truth, rumor, and emotion weave together in the bright yet fragile world of fame. Cha Eun Woo's agency may be trying to control the narrative, but fans, as always, are writing their own version. And as history has shown us, no matter how strict the guidelines get, feelings, whether professional respect or something more, have a way of revealing themselves. Thank you so much for joining me on today's deep dive. Your support means everything, and it's what keeps us uncovering the stories behind the headlines. Whether you believe this restriction hides heartbreak, protection, or quiet affection, one thing's certain: there's more to come. Stay tuned, stay kind in the comments, and as always, keep your hearts open to the beautiful mysteries of the Korean entertainment world. Warm regards to all our loyal viewers. Until next time, this has been your favorite source for everything K-drama, K-love, and the moments that make our hearts skip a beat.